All good.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear friends, this is Farooq Mirza, your host from Fourth Pillar TV USA's program Washington Global Forum. I welcome all my guests from uh, USA. Today we have a little technical problem due to the internet uh, severe conditions in Islamabad and the rest of the country. So we apologize for a little delay and little communication issues. Today we have a very important topic. First of all, I welcome uh, Supreme Court Attorney, Mr. Hamad Ali Wanasab. He's connected with us from Islamabad, and we also welcome Professor Dr. Golam Mujtaba Saab. He is a foreign relation expert, strategist, and he's a columnist and a big loud voice. Uh, and he also he's working very hard to strengthen relationship between Pakistan and USA. And we also welcome Sayyid Ahmed Saab. He's also a doctor by profession. Sir, we welcome all of you. Today we will discuss quite local issues, what's growing controversies and conflicts in Pakistan, especially one of the political party hammered one of the institution, Pakistan military and its related departments, and they get a lot of attention. Uh, Later, they started one of the long march, a very controversial, bloody long march. Two, three people they were killed, and himself there was an assassination attempt on Imran Khan, and his friends, close friends, they were on the road observing this long march. So he got hurt, and this long march, after he received severe injuries and bullets in his legs, and one of his followers, he was shot dead. So soon after that, due to the security reason, so one he in during a press conference he announced that uh, till he will get better, so the long march is cancelled. But we know what is the reason why this long march is cancelled. So we will talk on this. What he said during this long march and his previous statements and speeches, there was no response from the government, acting government, and even there was no response from the military. And now, in our 3 to 4 programs, we discuss this very issue, and we motivate these respective, even the government and the ISPR, they should have some kind of response, because due to these controversial statements and attacks on personal attacks on the high-ranking military and the law enforcement officials. So now, first time, the ISPR, they gave a very straight and very strict statement, and they requested the government to take action against these illegal and very severe, harsh statements about the individual working for the Pakistan Army and departments. And they said the allegations, they are baseless and irresponsible allegation by the Imran Khan against institution and senior army officers. They also said it is absolutely unacceptable, a very powerful response. And they also said we are very professional organization, and our officers, they are very disciplined, and we have our own process of accountability, a very disciplined institutions. And they requested the government to take action. Soon after that, the PEMRA, Pakistan Electronic Regulatory Authority, they uh, put a ban on his speeches and press conferences, but later dramatically, on the instruction of Prime Minister of Pakistan, this ban was immediately lifted with the plea that we deny restrictions on free speeches and statements. So it is clearly uh, right now the people they are what they are discussing. This is also will be a subject of discussion. So the government they don't want to take action against Imran Khan and they don't want him to stop what he's saying. So in the last our show, we discussed that what is the reason why this government is not taking action, and they are violating the Pakistan's constitution. The simple reason they don't want Imran Khan to stop, and they are taking a previous grudge that Pakistan Muslim League and the Pakistan People's Party they have with the establishment. So now this is the situation. If the government is not taking action, so then who will take the action? So, Dr. Saab, let's start the question about that. Dr. Saab, the government, even the establishment requested to take action for 3 times, and they are not taking action. Even the PEMRA, they reacted and they imposed on his speeches and requested to show delayed telecast. But soon after that, the government they forcefully and immediately lifted this ban. Now he's free to say whatever he want to say. Who will stop this nonsense? Dr. Saab to you, Dr. Golam Mujtaba Saab.
Thank you very much, Farooq Mirza Saab. It's a pleasure to be in your program, and it's very unfortunate that few of our participants, including former Deputy Attorney General Pakistan, Mr. Warid Ansari, is unable to get into the internet system because the internet system in Pakistan is getting very weak. I do not know the reasons, if this is deliberate or if it is being done for any technical reasons. However, having said that, let us come to your question. Your question is related to a very fundamental question. And I will answer first the fundamental question and then go into the details of your question, which is a subsidiary question. What is going on today in Pakistan? It is a confrontational politics launched by PTI against the armed forces of Pakistan. There is no ambiguity in this statement. It's a very clear policy of the PTI to pitch the people of Pakistan against the leadership of the Pakistan Army. We know that on the ARY, when ARY was blocked, it was blocked because of the fact that Mr. Gill, the advisor to the Prime Minister Imran Khan, had asked the soldiers to rise against the leadership and the officers of the Pakistan Army. That was a call for mutiny. And this is something that is breaking the discipline of the army. And before going into that, let me tell you something here. He was injured, as you said, assassination attempt that you said. We do not say it an assassination attempt. To me, this is all concocted story. It is not assassination attempt. It is an attempt to concoct a story to damage Pakistan Army's reputation before public opinion. And having seen the X-ray report of Mr. Imran Khan, which is readily available on the internet, and having seen the statement of Dr. Faisal Sultan on the internet, let me come to a conclusion here. Seeing the X-ray report, let this be a joke before your audience. On the brain of Imran Khan, it is the DGISI being seen in the X-ray. On the foot marks of Imran Khan, it is the Swiss watch, wristwatch, was given as a gift by the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. That is what incited the entire story. मैंने चाल खुद बनाई, गैरों में कहां दम था। मैंने चाल खुद बनाई, गैरों में कहां दम था। मुझे गोली भी वहां लगी जहां मरने का चांस बहुत कम था। मुझे गोली भी वहां लगी जहां पर मरने का चांस भी बहुत कम था। Come on, do you know what happened there? Do you know what type of bullet you're talking about? And then someone said rightly on the internet, आज की गोलियां भी मतलबी होती हैं, गरीब का सीना चीरती हैं. There was a death casualty.
Doctor Saab, we have a
No, no,
little
no, no, no.
communication problem.
Let me let
We
me
are not
let me let
hearing
me tell
you
you this.
properly.
This expresses everything. गरीब का सीना चीरती हैं, killing the poor man. और अमीर के चीक्स को बोसा देती हैं और ब्लड यहां से निकलता है.
Doctor Saab, we have.
और इमरान खान के कदम की
Doctor
बोसा.
Saab, I'm not listening to you. Please check your internet.
Are you not hearing me? Are you hearing me? Dr. Nadeem Ahmed Sahab, can you hear me?
I'm hearing you.
Doctor Saab, I
can
cannot
you
hear.
very
You need to
clearly.
check your internet. I will come back to you.
I can hear you very clearly.
Doc-
You cannot hear me?
I can hear you.
Let me come back to Mr. Wala Saab. Wala Saab,
Sir,
can you hear
sir,
me? Hear me,
sir,
please respond to this question.
please
So I will come
Please,
back to Dr. Saab later.
speak loudly,
Wala
please.
Saab,
Please speak
how you
loudly.
will respond to this question? The same question, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mirza Saab. And Dr. Saab's observations are very correct,
Oh.
and we agreed. But in this crucial time, the all nations and specifically the political parties should should come forward, and they should show the unity in the best interest of the country. We are facing, of course, very difficulties domestically and internationally. So there is everybody is discussing the problems, the difficulties, and we needs a solution. What is the solution? Solution is very much in the Constitution of Pakistan for internationally and domestical problems. First of all, the Constitution is very clear. We should play a role in the best interest of the law and Constitution. And Constitution, we can only handle our problems in the best interest of the political parties, in the best politics of Pakistan, in the National Assembly of Pakistan. There is a only solution that all political parties should unite, and they should submit their uh, resolution for no confidence if they have no confidence on the present government. Secondly, there is of course, there is a problem of financial crisis in Pakistan, and it's that is the need of the hour. We should unite on that particular problem, and from this fourth pillar forum, we request to the Honorable Chairman Pakistan Policy Institute, Dr. Golam Mujtaba Saab, please come forward and kindly help Pakistan, and we should rescue Pakistani nations. And we have, of course, more than 200 billion rupees in different banks of the international banks, different out of the country, Pakistan, and we should manage, and we should solve this problem, and all this looted money, which is deposit in out of Pakistan banks, different banks, including USA, Switzerland, and other banks of the world. So we can as a Pakistan Policy Institute, we request
Wala
Honorable
Saab,
Chairman
Wala
Dr.
Saab,
Ghulam Mustapha
I
Saab,
will come back to you.
they should
Can
use
you
their
hear me,
influential
Dr. Mujtaba Saab?
uh, stature, and we can help Pakistan. So we on this crucial time, all nations, all political parties, everybody should be come forward and show the unity for Pakistan. So this is, of course, this is a crucial time, and overseas Pakistanis, specifically the peoples who are working for Pakistan, and we salute our Pakistan armed forces. They are asset of Pakistan, and we should not lose the asset of Pakistan. We should protect the asset of Pakistan. Armed forces, everybody who can damage,
Wala Sahab, I will come back to you. Dr.
who
Mujtaba
is
Sahab,
working against
can you
Pakistan, and
hear
they're
me now,
talking
please?
against
Dr.
armed
Sahab?
forces. They cannot damage our great armed forces. Our armed forces are a great asset of Pakistan, and we salute General Qamar Javed Bajwa and his team, honorable generals,
Okay, thank you very much.
honorable. Thank you
Ahmed
very
Wala
much.
Sahab, Ahmed
Thank you,
Wala
sir.
Sahab, Ahmed Wala Sahab, thank you very much. I will come back to you. Sayyid
Thank
Ahmed,
you.
Dr. Sayyid Ahmed Sahab, can you listen to me, please?
Yes,
Hello?
I can. I
Okay.
can listen.
Can you respond to my question? Yes, sir. Can you respond to my question? Because Dr. Mujtaba Sahab has a technical problem. So can you please respond to the same
I
question,
think
please?
he's back. Can you hear me, Dr. Ghulam Mustafa?
Yes.
He's back.
Yeah, no.
You want to
Okay,
respond to
Dr.
that?
Saab, Dr. Mujtaba Saab, you go ahead, please. You carry on from where you stopped.
Okay. Did I was saying that this assassination attempt was not an assassination attempt at all. This was an all concocted story because of a defeated long march that did not achieve the objectives that was behind the long march. Coming to the basic objective of the long march, why was long march initiated at the first stage? The reason long march was initiated was to dislodge the government and undermine the role of Pakistan armed forces in the national security of Pakistan. The Pakistan army generals were targeted by Imran Khan and his associates, not only in the public meetings, in the electronic media, in the print media, in the social media. And we take a strong exception to this. And for that, I read one of the verses of a poem. मैंने चाल खुद बनाई, गैरों में कहाँ दम था, मुझे गोली भी वहां लगी जहां मरने का चांस बहुत कम था. And then someone said that आज की गोलियां भी मतलबी हो गई हैं, गरीब का सीना चीरती हैं. The poor man died on spot. अमीर का गाल बोसा देती हैं. You saw Faisal Javed bleeding and claiming that the bullet hit his front, the chest, and then there was no blood on his waistcoat. There was blood on his white shalwar kameez without any trace of blood on the waistcoat. Then ये कदमों को बोसा देती हैं इमरान खान के. The bullets did not do anything to Imran Khan. I have seen the X-ray report. The X-ray report is a magical report. The man who came in from Shaukat Khanam Memorial Hospital was Dr. Sultan. Dr. Faisal Sultan, I would take a help here from Dr. Nadeem Ahmed. He is a nephrologist in Texas. Dr. Sultan is an infectious disease specialist in the USA. Dr. Mirza,
Yeah,
he's an infectious disease specialist.
yeah, that is true.
Now, my fundamental question as a doctor and the fundamental question of Dr. Nadeem Ahmed on this forum, how can an infectious disease doctor treat an orthopedic case or general surgery case?
Depend. I agree
Yes,
with
sir.
you.
Dr. Ahmed,
No.
Dr. Ahmed,
I did not
Ahmed
finish
Sahab,
up.
please respond to this.
I did not finish up.
Okay, go ahead.
This case, according to the
Okay.
books, he was fired. He says he got 4 bullets into his body He got a bandage wrapping on site. When this happens, what happens? People take away the person right away when there's fighting going on. Tuck, 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 tuck. They take away the victim to the other side, throw it in the stretcher, throw it in the ambulance, and then that person is taken to the nearest hospital for medical treatment, for first aid, to emergency, ER. What was done? No, that was not sent over there. He was taken all the way to Lahore, to Shaukat Khanam Memorial Hospital, which specializes in oncology, which specializes in cancer. You took the patient, a surgery case, to oncology. Infectious diseases doctor is very much related to oncology. There's nothing wrong with that. But in general surgery case or orthopedic case or emergency case, this should have been taken to an ER. Why that was taken to Shaukat Khanum all the way to Lahore? That's the first thing. Now the second thing on this, technically I tell you, where was the bullet hit? He says 4. On the first day, it showed one bandage on one leg. On the second day, 2 legs, both legs got bandages. What happened in the second day? Was the bullet pregnant, giving birth to other wounds? Was there a pregnancy case of the bullets here? Are you making fun and jugglery of words and a mockery of the situation and a mockery of medical sciences? What are you talking about? And then Dr. Faisal Sultan, who is not a surgeon, who is not an orthopedic surgeon, neither a general surgeon, an infectious disease physician, he says that the bullet was not there. Zarre जाकर लगे हैं वहां पर, जर्रों ने लगाया है. What zarra? What are you talking about? Now coming back to the original question. The protocol that the Punjab government gave to Imran Khan was: 1, the police department asked Imran Khan and his associates to bring a rostrum bulletproof during Long March in Wazirabad. And they said that if you do not have a bulletproof rostrum, then the police is going to provide you the bulletproof rostrum. He refused to take the police help. He did not bring his own, and he refused to get the police help in rostrum, bulletproof. Second thing, the police said it is the protocol that in a high-risk case like this, the police of the province will surround you, cordon you, will give you security protection because you are at risk. He refused to get the help of the government and the police services of Punjab. Why? What was there to hide? Now the third question, and we have a lawyer here. Now, third question, this is something in law. I'm asking law. I'm asking justice in this case. The third question, what is the protocol when a person is hit with 4 bullets?
Dr. Saab, I will,
4 bullets. What happens? He goes in shock. He do not get a bandage and stand up and start speaking before the people.
Dr. Saab, I will get back to you.
Now, these are the fundamental questions that has to be
Dr.
asked.
Saab, I will get back to you. Dr. Sayyid Ahmed, how you will respond to my question.
What was your question? Honestly, I don't remember the question. Go ahead and you can briefly tell me the question, please.
Okay. My question is that the whatever Imran Khan said about the Pakistan Army and its departments, and he put a blame directly on the high-ranking army officials, and he also demanded to sack them, and he made a demand to sack 3 people: Nawaz Sharif, the Shahbaz Sharif, Prime Minister of Pakistan, and the Interior Minister, and one of the Major General Faisal. And on this uh, insulting attitude, the ISPR inter services, the the spokesman of the Pakistan Army, he requested the government to take action against them, and the government is not taking action against them, and their response is very poor. So, who will take the action?
Okay. Let me just before I got your question. I got your question very clearly. You asked it very clearly. Thank you. Before I answer your question, let me just say one word to Dr. Golam Mujtaba. It is a medico-legal case. The victim who is involved in this should have been taken to the government hospital.
Yes,
It
yes.
is a medico-legal case. So you cannot take him to the private hospital. That's a law of the country. Pakistan, I
Why
know.
was that protocol not observed? What was fishy?
Okay. Now let me come back to your question. Look, we are wasting our time answering this question. With all respect to my beloved army, we all know that there is a fight between two army section, fraction, section, or two army fraction. They are fighting, and that is the reason it's not a fight between political parties. It's not a part. It is not a fight between Imran Khan, PTI, or PDM, or Nawaz Sharif or Zardari. It's a fight between the two fraction of army. It's very clear. Everyone knows that. Nobody can dare to talk like that the way Imran Khan is talking. And it is very clear from the action of government of Pakistan, they are helpless because they cannot do anything. There's a fight between two fractions of army, and that is the reason. Number one, government is not taking action. Number two, that is the reason why name of the chief of army staff is not been announced. It's very clear. It's very clear. Whether we hide behind the word of establishment, either we hide behind Imran Khan, he's dirty politician, or this, or hide behind government, behind the weakness of government of Pakistan. It's not like that. This is the fight between two fractions of army, and that is the reason government cannot take action. The other fraction, which is against Bajwa, is very strong, and Bajwa group is also very strong. They are fighting. The moment they settle their scores, the country will go into peace. I can assure you that.
Thank
That
you
is
very
my.
much, Dr. Sayyid Ahmed Saab. Yeah, thank you very much. Mr. Wala, you are the attorney and you represent also Supreme Court. Whatever Dr. Sayyid Ahmed said is a very important. And what he said very clearly and loudly that there is a problem within the institution, army institution. But on the contrary, the ISPR, they issued a statement that they are a disciplined and they have no uh, controversy within the organization, and they are very disciplined, and they also have a process of accountability, and they clearly requested the government for third time to take action. Do you think there is a team, B team, or C team within this institution or the and within the department? Or in addition to that, Imran Khan said loudly that he is getting first-hand information from the institution and from the military departments. How you will define this situation as an attorney?
Thank you very much, Mirza Sahab. Uh, Imran Khan is not a problem. The problem is behind the peoples who are working against Pakistan and the mindset who is working against Pakistan. So
Absolutely.
I already requested the Honorable armed forces are asset of Pakistan. Nobody can damage the armed force of Pakistan. And of course, that is the armed force is a very disciplined institution, and all Pakistani nations is behind the Pakistan armed forces. Armed forces always they are honorable for the Pakistani peoples, nation of Pakistan's, and inshallah we all nation are with armed forces of Pakistan. But point is this: how what is the problem behind Imran Khan? The peoples, the lobbies, the thinkers who are working for the against Pakistan's, and they are working for damaging Pakistan and damaging economy of Pakistan and damaging the reputation of honorable armed forces. The people the working the mindset who are working for damaging the Pakistani nation and Pakistani nation's institutions. So it's very unfortunate. We should
Mr.
unite
Bala Sahab,
as
thank
a
you very
nation
much.
at that time. We should unite and show unity
Thank you very much,
at
Bala
this
Sahab.
time. And
Now, coming back to Dr.
thank you. Thank you.
Uh, can you hear me
We
now?
have a serious communication problem today. Yes, Dr. Mujtaba, can you hear me?
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Uh,
Dr. Mujtaba, I have a
on your
question.
yes,
I have a question to.
on your question
Yes, sir.
that is
I will ask
that
you a
is
question after. Yes.
after the question
Can
of
you hear me, Dr. Sahab?
Dr. Nadeem Ahmed, there is a need
Dr.
for
Sahab, one of
there is
the
a need there is a need to respond to the very fundamental question that Dr. Nadeem Ahmed Saab has asked just now. And he was talking about the divide within the army. And then uh, Hamid Wala Saab said that the people of Pakistan stand behind the armed forces of Pakistan. Uh, Let me tell you one thing. If the army is divided, then what was this?
जनरल बाजवा ने जिस तरह से हुकूमत की मुश्किल वक्त में मदद की सारी मेरी फॉरेन पॉलिसी तो आज पाकिस्तान की फौज और जनरल बाजवा हमारे साथ खड़े रहे हैं बाजवा डॉक्ट्रिन जहां तक मुझे समझ आई है वो ये कहते हैं कि हम सुप्रीम कोर्ट के साथ खड़े पाकिस्तान की जमहूरियत के साथ खड़े मेरे ख्याल में जो जनरल बाजवा है ये सबसे ज्यादा न्यूट्रल और प्रो डेमोक्रेटिक जनरल है मेरे ख्याल में एक एस्टेब्लिशमेंट होती है जनरल जिया की एक होती है जनरल मुशर्रफ की एक है जनरल बाजवा की टोटली एक डेमोक्रेटिक गवर्नमेंट के साथ खड़े हैं जनरल बाजवा को मैं आज एक उनकी तारीफ करता हूँ क्या तारीफ है मुझे पता है कि मैं पुराने आर्मी चीफ को भी जानता था इस तरह करके किसी आर्मी चीफ को अटैक करना फौज के अंदर एक रिएक्शन आता है ये जनरल बाजवा एक सुलझे हुए आदमी है एक वो उसके अंदर ठहराव है इसलिए वो बर्दाश्त कर रहे हैं कोई और फौज में होता बड़ा रिएक्शन आना था गुस्सा तो बहुत है अंदर इस वक्त लेकिन मुझे पता है कि वो बर्दाश्त कर रहे हैं क्योंकि वो बिलीव करते हैं डेमोक्रेसी के अंदर
Now you listen to this conversation, what Imran Khan had to say.
Dr. Golam,
No, hold on. I did not finish up, please. You have to listen very carefully what I'm saying. He praised General Bajwa. He admired General Bajwa
we all
over
know
the
that.
years.
We
No,
all know
I have to speak now or I have to go. He admired General Bajwa. He has been saying in favor of General Bajwa. All of a sudden, he came up against General Bajwa as if General Bajwa is a chicken whom he wants to eat all the way. What happened in 3.5 years of his government that he praised General Bajwa, and what happened in these 3 months that he went against General Bajwa? This is the cut point. This is the point to understand for the people of Pakistan. Why did he go against General Bajwa when he was in favor of General Bajwa? His own statements. Now, let's be very decent in listening to this side of the story. Let's be very decent. I did not interrupt any one of you. and I don't want to be interrupted. General Bajwa, he wanted to keep someone as DGISI, and General Bajwa removed the person after 3 years of services. Why was he trying to influence the working of the Pakistan Army? Was there an agenda? Was there some foreign interference to bring gaps in the leadership of Pakistan Army? Was there someone foreign agenda behind Imran Khan's motives to divide the Pakistan Army? Who was he to interfere into the internal workings, transfers, and postings of the Pakistan Army commanders in the sensitive position? That is where the problem came up. Pakistan Army does not believe in interference into the internal affairs of Pakistan Army when there is a commander-in-chief, when there is a chief of the army already there to deal with it. He was okay with General Bajwa as long as he had someone whom he thought is his man to support the political affairs of Pakistan from within the army intelligence. The moment he felt that the man is not going to support him, someone else has been brought in, his man has been removed, he has started like a barking dog, talking against the army, putting the people against the army, putting the people against the armed forces. This is where the things started. Now, the second thing, which worked, which made a fuel into the whole thing, into the whole affairs, was his meeting with Putin. I blame him that he wants to go with Russia to the Russian camp, which is detrimental to Pakistan's national security. Pakistan has had been into the American camp for the last 75 years. Pakistan has gone with the Allied forces in war in Afghanistan against the Soviet Union in dismantling the Soviet Union. And those wounds of the Soviet Union dismantling by the Pakistan armed forces in connivance with the United States and Allied forces is still fresh in the minds of those who were the KGB workers, including Putin. Now, at this point of time, if he wants to go with Putin, he's not serving the interest of Pakistan. Putin is not globally accepted and acknowledged in the United Nations Security Council. 143 votes went against Putin in the United Nations General Assembly. What are you trying to do? Putin is being restricted for his movements globally. You're trying to create a new camp by calling a meeting in Malaysia with Turkey and forming a new OIC on the directives of someone, and then you backed away. Shah Mahmud Qureshi was loud in saying that. You were interfering into the entire basic foundations of Pakistan's foreign policy. This is not acceptable to the people of Pakistan. You interfered in Afghanistan. Your security chief went to Afghanistan and had a cup of tea with the mullahs in Afghanistan, the extremist groups who are not being recognized by the United States, not recognized by world forums. You were trying to destroy Pakistan's foreign policy, and that you did it. You worked on two grounds. One, you destroyed and damaged Pakistan's foreign policy, and you also damaged irreparable damage to Pakistan's economy. What is going on? Why did you do that? On foreign masters' wishes and whims that you work for against the interests of Pakistan? No, this is not acceptable. And then you're trying to say that 4 bullets hit you, where none of the bullets hit you. And you are bringing 2 legs with bandages showing the people that you are injured. And you are still walking. Whom are you fooling?
Dr. Saab,
you have damaged
Saab, I got your point.
The morality and moral grounds of Pakistan. He's seen on the truck, on the container, doing what with a girl? Have you not seen that? Go and see my Facebook page, and you'll see what is going on there. This is Riyasat-e-Madina. That's what he called Riyasat-e-Madina. He damaged the reputation of Riyasat-e-Madina by doing that. On moral grounds, Pakistan has been damaged. On economic grounds, Pakistan has received irreparable damage. On the foreign policy, Pakistan has been made into tatters, and Pakistan has been left at no place, including the divide in the Pakistan army. Today people are talking of dividing the army. Come on. Army is not divided. He's trying to create a divide. He's trying to incite people. He's trying to create people to go against their leadership. We are not accepting this. Pakistan's army will not be divided. Let this be very clear. Pakistan army will not be broken with discipline. Let this be very clear to these people, to these idiots. We are behind the Pakistanis and the overseas Pakistanis and the Pakistani Americans stand behind their armed forces. They are our dignity. They are prestige. They are the people who are the defenders on the borders of Pakistan. We are not going to tolerate such actions where this Gill, what is his name? His Shahzeb Gill. He came and incited people, the soldiers, against the Pakistani
Dr.
army.
Saab, let me,
He should be punished and receive
Doc-
capital punishments who are damaging Pakistan's army's reputation. Come on, our blood is with the people.
Dr. Saab,
Our blood is
Dr.
for
Saab, let me ask you, let me ask Sayyid one more question. Hello,
Hello,
Dr.
I'm
Saab,
listening.
let me ask another question.
Please go ahead.
In Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, just after uh, just after this incident happened uh, on the road, and the Imran Khan received injuries, and we saw a couple of groups, they uh, attacked a core Pakhtunkhwa, governed by the PTI government, and we observed when Imran Khan gave a call for the larger protests in the entire country, especially to shut down Punjab. So the people, they did not come out from the street, and we saw a very like a few hundred people came out in Karachi, and the same amount came on Faizabad. Uh, they tried to enter into the Islamabad, and we also saw a pocket of resistance in, uh, in front of the Governor House, Lahore. But the rest of Pakistan, we didn't see. Even in Islamabad, the people, they used to come out and dance for him, especially the women and the youth. We saw there was no presence. So it means the people, they did not like the way Imran Khan retaliated and attacked army installation. So it clearly means that the public is right now sick and tired of all uh, blames and all insults and personal remarks in public. So where is this popularity goes? Where is this claim goes that they are more popular and the youth and the general public is with them? And you saw in 2 days before, nobody liked to come out from for Imran Khan. Even he was badly injured. How you will respond this question, Dr. Sayyid Ahmed?
In your long question, you have already answered the question yourself. You have already answered the question. I'm going to repeat my answer to all of this. Like Dr. Ghulam Mujtaba was mentioning how Imran Khan was praising General Bajwa. He's famous for U-turn. He's now known as Mr. U-turn. So don't waste time on those things. What he said in the past. The question is this: I am going to ask you a question. Either army is so weak that it's buckling down in front of Imran Khan. How can they protect our nuclear asset then? Army is so weak they are attacking core commander house. They are attacking army directly. Shall we accept our army is very weak just in front of one man, Imran Khan? How can we protect our nuclear assets? Number two, this is not the, I'm repeating it again. It sounds very bitter. It sounds very bad. You can sing a song, the whole country is behind Pakistan. The reality is, which everyone can see it clearly, there is a friction between two army groups. There is a division, and that is the reason Imran Khan is so powerful, coming out so strong against army, attacking army directly, attacking chief election commissioner, calling him bad word, chief executive of the government, chief of the army staff, what is left? Shall we accept that the whole country is buckling down in front of Imran Khan? I don't believe that. If this is the case, then how can we protect our nuclear assets? Then Biden was right, saying that nuclear assets are not safe in Pakistan. ISI, Army, Chief Election Commission, executive branch of the government, which is Prime Minister and their cabinet, they're all buckling down in front of Imran Khan. Come on, that is my question. Either accept we are weak as an army, we are weak as a government, we are weak and we are buckling down in front of army. How can we protect our nuclear assets? I don't understand this. This is, I'm going to repeat it again. For the sake of army, for the sake of Pakistan, this is a fight between two, two fraction of army. And I will tell you very clearly, with one group who was removed from DGISI position, General Faiz Hamid, I will say very clearly, I'm in America, I'll tell you. And the other group is General Bajwa. And they are very strong group and they are asking for the safe passage. General Baja wants to retire safely. He wants to make sure those who are his partners in this, they will be safe. They will not be court-martialed after he leaves, or he will not be court-martialed. And the same guarantee the other fractions trying to get from the new coming chief of army staff. It is so clear. Who are we fooling? We are fooling ourselves.
Doctor Saab, we have a limited time. Let me come back to Dr. Golam Mujtaba Saab. Dr. Saab, Dr. Golam Mujtaba, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Hello?
Let me tell you.
Can you hear me?
Let me tell you,
Okay.
army is not divided. Yes, there could be dissenting opinions. Army stands unified. It is the people of Pakistan who are divided. At the Peshawar, no one is an authority to say yes or no, but this is an opinion. Now, the PTI protested before the house and the residence of the Corps Commander Peshawar. Is this an army's division? No. It is something that is targeted against Pakistan Army by foreign masters. Why army has to come to Lahore? It was because of the threat of foreign masters in Pakistan. Now, I come to you a very fundamental question that you did not raise, Mr. Farooq Mirza. Why FIR on this case has not been lodged? What is the controversy behind this? That will express what army believes. Let me go into that. Imran Khan has used abusive language, foul language, filthy language against the Chief Minister of Punjab, Parvez Elahi, in his telephone conversation. It is alleged. This is the news for your audience. He is accustomed to using bad words, and he used those words against Parvez Elahi, telling him to lodge an FIR, the Punjab government, against the DG Charlie, which is General Faisal Nasir, by name. Parvez Elahi said in response that the man who has been taken into custody, he did not name any of those three people whom you are naming. FIR will be lodged on the basis of the witness who has been caught on the spot. His statement does not coincide or approve your statement. There is no reason to put an FIR against Faisal, against General Faisal. He is trying to malign the army, malign the security forces of Pakistan, malign the national security of Pakistan. This is what he's doing. And he is trying to create an atmosphere in Pakistan that Pakistan's army is divided and there is a faction in the Pakistan army that supports him. Let me ask you one question here for your audience to understand. In the march, long march, he said that when my long march will enter the Islamabad boundaries, the police and the uniformed forces will join and welcome my marchers into Islamabad. Did that happen? No. The police forces started shelling the people. They were tear gassed and they were thrown out of the premises of Islamabad. That is what happened. He claimed that police forces and the uniformed forces and the army will support them. Did army support them? No. He was giving a false information. He was making a fake information. He was trying to create a rumor within Pakistan. This is tantamount to treason charges against him, high treason charges. And now the final question: why this action has not been taken as of now? I answer to you, because army is not going to come here in the program and respond to you, but on behalf of the army, I respond to you. Army is looking to things, documenting all those evidences, and at one go, they will take a stern action.
I hope
Wait
so.
for the time. This is
I
not
hope
the
so.
end of the game. This is not the
That
end of
was
the game. The
that
game is
was
going
that
on.
was my
The referee is in the field. Whistle has not been blown. Wait and see what actions are taken. Imran Khan's future is Adiala jail. That is written right there. Thank you.
We'll wait and
okay.
see.
Okay. But we have a very serious commitment Yes, due to this technical problem, I think we should stop talking. So let me talk to you guys. Now we have raised a very serious question about the divide of the army, and uh, and the final argument and whatever we observed here in Pakistan and newly stated by the ISPR, it is clearly said it's a discipline. There is a discipline in the army, and they have their own uh, a process of accountability. And discipline means they are all together. A lot of people they talk about General Faz, but what we saw here in Pakistan, he was disciplined as well. We didn't see any sign of his involvement. The people have a lot of rumors. We didn't see any divide in the Pakistan army, and I believe uh, the armed forces they are disciplined. So we also observed that when there was an extreme criticism and blames and all harsh words and blames they put on Pakistan army, they did not responded. Uh, there was a certain reason. Now we saw third time they requested the respected government to take action, but the government is reluctant. It clearly means that if they will not move forward, as Dr.
Okay,
Saab said, something will happen. And yes,
can I say
please.
something?
Yes, please.
Just imagine the gravity of the situation, gravity of the problem that Pakistan army, as per Dr. Golam Mujtaba, is the strongest army, very well disciplined army, is so helpless. They're asking government to take action, and government is asking court to take action. Then court tomorrow will ask someone else to take action. Can you imagine what's a mockery? What is a joke? Pakistan army
Can you
itself has a
please, if
law.
you want to open
Let me
the
just finish.
debate, if you want to open the debate, can you please quote me a constitution where law gives army the authority to take an action?
Absolutely. ISI 1977 or 75,
Dr.
I don't
Sayyid
know.
Ahmed Saab, as I said, we have a limit. We will take this debate to the next show. Time is up. Thank you very much for your time. And right now, whatever the situation in Islamabad, they imposed a curfew, and we have a
Oh,
serious technical problem because a lot of controversies, rumors, they are
God.
floating within the Pakistan. But we expect that now this is the time they will respond properly. So thank you very much for your time, Dr. Syed Ahmed, Dr. Mujtaba, and Hamad Wala Sahab.
Thank you very
God
much.
We
bless.
will
God
come
bless
back with a
Pakistan.
new topic.
Thank you. God bless.
Pakistan Zindabad.
God bless all.
Pakistan Zindabad. God bless Pakistan. Believe me from the heart of, from
God
my
bless Pakistan. God bless Pakistan Army.
absolutely correct. I 100% agree with you. God bless.